A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development, the foreign ministers of France, Germany, Italy, and the United Kingdom have jointly endorsed an ambitious $53 billion plan aimed at the reconstruction of Gaza, which has been ravaged by over 15 months of conflict. The announcement, made on Saturday, emphasizes a realistic path to improving the dire living conditions for the Palestinian population in the besieged enclave. The plan, which has garnered support from the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, and several Arab nations, seeks to address the humanitarian crisis in Gaza while reasserting the governance of the Palestinian Authority, PA. The joint statement from the European ministers highlights that the proposed plan promises swift and sustainable improvement for the residents of Gaza, who have faced catastrophic living conditions due to the ongoing conflict. The ministers made it clear that Hamas must no longer govern Gaza or pose a threat to Israel, supporting instead the central role of the Palestinian Authority in overseeing the reconstruction efforts and implementing necessary reforms. This Arab-backed initiative, developed by Egypt and endorsed by Arab leaders during a recent summit in Cairo, consists of 3 stages: interim measures, reconstruction, and governance. The first stage is expected to last about 6 months, while the subsequent phases will unfold over a period of 4 to 5 years. The goal is to rebuild Gaza, which has suffered extensive damage from Israeli airstrikes, maintain peace and security, and ensure that the Palestinian Authority resumes control over the territory. The OIC, representing the Muslim world, formally adopted the reconstruction plan during an emergency meeting in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. The organization urged the international community and funding institutions to swiftly provide the necessary support for the plan's implementation. This initiative is seen as a counterproposal to U.S. President Donald Trump's controversial suggestion to depopulate the Gaza Strip and develop it under U.S. control, which has been widely criticized as a form of ethnic cleansing. Despite the support from European nations and the OIC, the plan has faced criticism and rejection from both the U.S. and Israel. U.S. State Department spokeswoman Tammy Bruce stated that the plan does not meet the expectations of Washington, while Trump's Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, described it as a good-faith first step from the Egyptians. The European ministers reiterated their commitment to working with the Arab Initiative, acknowledging the significant signal sent by Arab states in developing this recovery and reconstruction plan. They emphasized that the path forward involves establishing a temporary governance structure in Gaza, which would be overseen by a committee of independent experts and supported by international peacekeepers. The plan has been welcomed by both the Palestinian Authority and Hamas, marking a rare moment of consensus among Palestinian factions. However, the ongoing tensions in the region, particularly regarding the fragile ceasefire deal, pose significant challenges to the successful implementation of the proposed reconstruction efforts. As the humanitarian situation in Gaza continues to deteriorate, with reports indicating that over 48,000 Palestinians have lost their lives due to the conflict, the urgency for international support and action becomes increasingly critical. The Palestinian population, now numbering approximately 2.3 million, has been left in dire straits, with many displaced from their homes and living in precarious conditions. The international community now faces a pivotal moment, as the success of the Arab-backed reconstruction plan could pave the way for a sustainable resolution to the ongoing conflict and improve the lives of millions in Gaza. However, the differing positions of key stakeholders, particularly the U.S. and Israel, suggest that achieving consensus on the way forward will require significant diplomatic efforts and collaboration among all parties involved. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.